So you may have seen a few articles circling around again at the minute with hints that GTA 6 could cost as much as $100 on release. Now, this isn't something new that we haven't seen rumoured and talked about before, but it has recently cropped up again as entertainment industry analyst Matthew Ball of Apillion, I think that's how you say it, Apillion, has released a presentation on the state of video gaming in 2025. Now, I'm not going to cover the entire presentation. It's over 200 pages long and it's on gaming in general. But there was a couple of mentions on GTA and GTA 6 in there. And there are some really key points that I feel caught my attention, and I think it deserves a proper discussion, especially with us as fans, as this affects all fans, not of just GTA, but of games in general. In his presentation, Matthew points out that some game publishers will be hoping GTA 6 will break the $70 barrier with an up to $80 to $100 price tag just for the standard version of the game. Now, why is this? Of course, the main objective of every business is to maximize their profits. You know, we all like a little bit of that. But if you think about it from a game developer point of view, this could help reset the entire pricing structure of all games, the whole gaming industry. If $100 was to become the norm for a AAA blockbuster game, GTA 6, $100, put it out there. $60 games might move up to $70 games, and $70 games might move up to $80 games, and so on. And it's not just about GTA, it's about reshaping how games are priced across the board. And there's a couple of things I want to look at. So Matthew Ball goes on to argue that thanks to inflation, GTA 6 priced at $70 would actually be the cheapest entry in the series in relative terms. $70 in 2025 is worth less than what $60 would have been for GTA 5 when that came out back in 2013. And it's an eye-opening point, but does it make $100 reasonable? Obviously, inflation is a huge factor in this conversation. Everything is more expensive now. You know, you're talking salaries, game engine, motion capture, marketing, and even basic things like when it comes to electricity bills, when it comes to powering, you know, your studio. But Ball also goes on to show what I feel is actually a really good point, which is that no other major leisure forms have seen their products become worth less nearly every single year for decades. And this hurts developers of every size and budget. And now, let's be real, this isn't just about inflation and rising costs, it's also about profit as well. Rockstar and Take-Two know they're sitting on a cash cow. I mean, they've been sitting on a cash cow for a rather long time with GTA 5 and GTA Online. But if we take GTA 6 for an example, which is rumoured to be one of the most expensive games ever made with a budget of up to $2 billion, which, yeah, that's insane. GTA Online alone has made billions since its launch in 2013, and with GTA 6's online component, I think they're likely going to see history repeat itself. But for us as players, when you hear about a $100 price tag, it's a tough pill to swallow. Gaming is obviously already an expensive hobby between, you know, hardware. I've got my computer sat down there. I've only got a 3080, but you know, that to me was a lot of money when I bought it. You got other accessories. You're talking subscriptions like Game Pass, DLCs. It's easy to spend hundreds of dollars on just one franchise, or your console, or your PC if you're a PC player. Shout out to you Ultimate Team players out there buying all those packs and keeping EA fed. But, you know, if Rockstar delivers a masterpiece, an expansive, polished game, incredible single player, solid GTA Online experience, you know, improve on what we've had the last 10 years, some might feel a $100 price is justified, especially when you think about the amount of buzz around GTA. And, you know, after all, GTA games typically offer hundreds, or if not, if you love online, thousands of hours of gameplay. But on the flip side, the industry has a trust issue here. You know, players, I feel, and I'm going to generalize a little bit here with a bit of my own opinion, I would say players are tired of premium prices for buggy or incomplete games. Ubisoft, for instance, again, has been criticised for the poorly optimised titles like the recent Star Wars Outlaws. And I think when it comes to Rockstar, I think if they even stumble slightly when it comes to GTA 6 and the new GTA Online when it comes out, if it comes out at the same time as release, the price hike could potentially backfire big time if they were to increase the prices like it's being suggested by some of these analysts. But then we have the other issue where if Rockstar and Take-Two do increase the prices, you know, if you're talking $100 for a game like GTA 6, other publishers will take notice of that. And companies like Activision, EA, Ubisoft, they could all follow suit and push prices across the board, especially EA with how money orientated they are. And obviously Ubisoft are needing money more than anyone at the minute with how they're going. But obviously this approach has risks when you're just increasing prices. Gaming needs to stay accessible, and price hikes could alienate younger players and those already on tight budgets. I mean, I personally am feeling it already myself. I mean, I've recently just bought my own house. I am skint. And, you know, some people, if they haven't already, might even turn to subscription services like Xbox Game Pass instead of paying full price for individual games. But then again, even those prices are rising and you still don't get access to absolutely everything. And speaking of subscriptions, how does GTA Plus come into all of this? Will GTA Plus look more tempting for players as well if that gets added to the game library off the bat? Rockstar have obviously added their older titles to GTA Plus over the last year or so since it's come out. And of course, not to forget about the price increase that they done for it as they were adding titles to it. You could argue it's entirely possible that GTA 6 could be added to GTA Plus and you could get a bit of a small discount on it. And then there's the question of, will Rockstar Games sell GTA as a complete package on its own only? Or will it keep online separate from the full game? Which was actually something they done a long way down the line with GTA 5 when they brought out a standalone version of GTA Online on I think it was the 15th of March 2022, along with the PS5 and the Xbox Series X versions of GTA and GTA Online. These are all questions that we don't have an answer to, and I'd really hope it doesn't result in a higher price tag for us. But I mean, when you take into account everything that Rockstar has going on with GTA 6 and GTA Online and just how much revenue they can make from it, I really hope we don't see a crazy price increase. And then of course we'd have other game developers piggybacking on the back of that price increase as it becomes more acceptable to increase prices like that, which, yeah, I hope it doesn't happen. So I feel game developers, especially Rockstar and Take-Two, with a game as big as GTA 6, I feel that they could have a big impact on the market and pricing, which when you look at some of the graphs that I've put up over the course of the video showing the prices and comparison prices from how it was back then to how it is now, it all comes down to value. Obviously, there's a lot of people out there, and I don't blame them. A lot of people out there would not be paying $100 for a game. I mean, $60, $70, pounds, whatever. It's a lot of money to be paying for a game, especially if you're one of those that plays it for a week with your mates. Out the window, forget about it. And I think at the end of the day, it all comes down to value. GTA 6 is shaping up to be the biggest game ever, and Rockstar and Take-Two knows that they've got a lot of people waiting. I mean, when you look at how many views that the GTA 6 trailer's got, let me actually just have a quick look. How many views has the GTA 6 trailer got? Let's have a little look here. 236 million views. So, of course, that's a lot of views. Obviously, not every one of them is going to be individual buyers of the game. Some people would have watched the trailer multiple times and all of that. But when you account for the amount of players in that fan base for GTA, there is obviously an insane revenue potential there for GTA and GTA Online on top of that in the years to come. And you have to sit there and think, do they really need to charge $100 for the base game? I personally don't think they do, but I think if they do that, we could see it across the board on other games, which I feel really isn't good for the gaming community. And when you look at the graphs and the stuff that I've put up, And when you look at the charts and some of the stuff that I've been putting on screen, showing you some of the figures that are in this presentation by Matthew Ball, it's clear something needs to change. But of course, this isn't all points that are affecting just the gaming market and the gaming niche and developers. It's something across the world, across the US, the UK, Australia, you know, all of the main countries, Europe and America. Something needs to change, and who knows what the future looks like. But at the minute, do we need a $100 base game? I hope for us, me, myself, and the rest of the fans, I hope that's not something that's going to come anytime soon. And I suppose the question will always remain until GTA comes out is, what will that price be? Is this a necessity for game developers to be able to continue, or is this just maximising profit? I'm interested to see what you think. Would you pay $100 for a game such as GTA 6? I mean, I would probably stretch the boat out at that price to buy a game of the caliber of GTA 6. But as for other games, you're talking, well, I was going to say FIFA. If you're talking FC 25, 26, whatever, there ain't a single chance in how I would be paying that much money for a game. Not even COD as well. I mean, I'm not really a COD fan anymore. I don't play COD all that often anymore. I play a bit of zombies with my friends just to chill. But yeah, I could not and would not pay that much money for a game. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you like this video, please whack a thumbs up on it. Drop a comment down below. I'm interested to see what you think about this, and let's get the conversation started. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.